Hello, my name is Susan Akland, and I want to be your voice in the Minnesota House of Representatives. First, let me give you a brief personal history. I was born and raised in Oklahoma City. My father was a carpenter turned union organizer for the National Carpenters Union, and my mother was a nurse. I was the third of 4 children. After graduating from high school, I attended Oklahoma Baptist University and earned a bachelor's degree in nursing. As part of my nursing career, I had the opportunity to work for the University of Oklahoma Tulsa Medical College. It was there that I met my husband, Mark Akland, who was completing a 3-year residency in family medicine. In 1983, we were married. In 1987, Mark, our son John, and I moved to St. Peter, where Mark established his medical practice with the St. Peter Clinic, and I went to work in the St. Peter Community Hospital. Mark was from the Midwest, which partially explains our move to Minnesota. For over 30 years now, we have been a part of the St. Peter community. I had a long and rewarding career in nursing, working in several fields and settings. A little over 2 years ago, I retired, primarily to focus on caring for my mother, who was in our house, under our care, dying from a terminal illness. In the year that followed her death, I grew accustomed to my new role of retiree. However, that was relatively short-lived, as retirement didn't quite suit me, and I started praying that God would give me a new passion. I wanted to do something that I would go to bed thinking about, that I would wake up thinking about, and something that would consume my days. I had assumed, as a former nurse, that it would be some sort of humanitarian endeavor. Then it happened. Sitting around the kitchen table with a group of friends and neighbors, the conversation turned to politics. After passionately expressing my views on various subjects, ranging from full-term abortions, live birth protection laws for providers, comprehensive sex education mandates in our public schools, the destructive and divisive rhetoric that pervades our nation, and the frustration of witnessing growing silence among conservatives, I said, we need to stand up. We need to speak up. One of the friends said, Susie, I think you should run for office. I then said, I'll think about it. I have to smile to myself when I quote from President Reagan's farewell address to the nation. It is this, and let me offer lesson number 1 about America. All great change in America begins at the dinner table. A great awakening took place in me that evening at our table. I soon realized that the passion I had been seeking was a passion for our country, a passion for preserving our core values, a passion for upholding the Constitution and the laws of our country, a passion for bringing people together. I have been called. I am answering that call. I will stand up. I will speak up. The leadership skills that I used in my nursing career will help me well in the legislature. Critical thinking is one of those effective skills that are used in the medical field, and I will apply those same skills in the legislature. In the last couple of months, I have been seeking input from our constituents regarding the issues important to them. These important issues include Minnesota's high taxes, the success of our local farmers, the high cost of health care, fraud and mismanagement of taxpayer money, and matters impacting our children. For instance, in regards to taxes, there are 37 states that do not tax Social Security. I would support legislation that removed this tax here in our state. Seniors may be enticed to stay here if the tax burden after retirement is reduced. In regards to our children, comprehensive sex education laws, as currently proposed, go too far. Minnesota's persistent achievement gap in education must be addressed and corrected. And of course, the unborn must be protected. When it comes to health care, we must continue the charge to lower cost, including the cost of medications. This would also include lowering the large yearly premiums that farmers and other Minnesotans are paying. And on a general note, the alarming socialistic trends are becoming more evident as we watch the Democratic debates and see the results of the Democratic caucuses. We need to ensure that our state doesn't slip into this trend. This is only a sampling of the issues that will be ongoing. I am pleased to let you know that the Akland for House campaign is well underway. It is well on the way for running an effective and winning race. Fundraising efforts have exceeded my expectations thus far. I'm recruiting committed volunteers to help do the work necessary to make Nicollet County turn red for the first time since 2004. I am willing to stand up and speak up. Will you stand with me? If you want to lend your support to the Akland for House campaign, you can reach out to me directly through my website, susanakland.com. And remember, vote Susan Akland. Thank you, and God bless you.